How you been, dude? How things going?
It's all right. It's, at work, something happened. Um,
Really now?
yeah.
Good, bad? What's up?
So I've told you about this. I work as I'm kind of like a data tech. This is
Nerd.
for yeah for the audience. I'm a data tech, and I decommissioning a warehouse right now. So we're pulling out all the cable for from it, and uh, I was looking at this cable and like I call up my boss and I say, "Hey, like, what do you want me to do with this cable?" And he tells me, "Well, if you need to wire up your house with it, it's some good Cat 6 cable." I was like, "Okay, cool. I don't need it, but okay, good option. Other now I'm just gonna throw it away." Uh, well, the next day I thought about it even more and I was like, "Well, I'm probably like I call him up and I'm like, hey, can I just sell this stuff to a recycler? Because it's copper cable. It's like, and they're acting like they don't want it. So he says yes, go for it. And yeah, so welcome to the A2J podcast. I'm your host Axel. Uh,
Oh, don't tease me like that. You. What
this is
happened
your
next?
co-host John. I'm not writing a manifesto and I'm not in a cabin.
Oh, all these are
He's been stealing my mud.
little mud cocky, if you will.
Ooh, ew, yucky.
All the women are infertile now.
That makes her unattractive to me.
If you see her, you flush your toilet as fast as you can. Hi, guys. This is your host, Axel.
And what happened next was this morning I brought all the cable to the recycler and sold it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not all of it. This is just like one truckload. Like I drove
Mm-hmm.
my personal truck to sell this stuff. And the recycler weighed it and he was like, I could give you 80 cents per pound. I was like, that's dope. Like, I didn't even expect that. I thought it was going to be less.
Yeah.
And he's like, they weigh it up, and he's like, okay, you're getting 341. I was like, whoa. I was like, I didn't even. So
Okay.
I went here thinking like I was going to get like maybe $100, like at most. I was
Yeah.
like, thinking, lucky if I even get that. And now he's telling me 341, and I'm like, holy crap!
Hell yeah.
So
That's good.
I was super excited, and I texted my wife. I was just like, "Hey,
Date
daddy's
night,
home."
babe.
Yeah, I was
Daddy's
like,
home.
"There's a 3-day hold on it. They can't because of California law. There's like some sort of theft deterrent thing they got going on. So they'll hold it for 3 days, and
No one
if you
reports it missing, and
yeah,
it hits them up being like, "Does anybody return 800 feet of wires there?"
and I drive back to the warehouse and I start getting back to work. And it's not fun work because at the end of the day, all my clothes are like covered in dust.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I get a text from my boss who says, because on the way back, I was kind of just like, I thanked him because I was like, it was really cool of him to allow me to do this. And I told him, like, hey, like, I just dropped off that first load and it was like $341. Thank you. Like, it's hella dope. Like, this is actually like really helping us out.
Oh
And he
no.
texts me back and asks me, did they give you a check? I was like, yeah. I mean, well, I didn't say, I said, yeah, they are going to, but there's a 3-day hold. And he's like, okay, you got to send it to corporate. I was like, what do you mean? What do you fucking
What?
mean, dude?
Because he probably didn't think it was going to be that much either.
No, what happened? He thought that what I meant was that I was going to sell it to a recycler and give the cash or whatever money I get to the company.
Oh.
And while I'm under the assumption that I'm getting money, I'm doing all the work tearing out the cable.
Yeah.
I am now taking my personal vehicle to drive it to a recycler and deal with weirdos at the recycler to get this money. And yeah, so he asked, told me you got to send it to corporate. And I was like, wait, why is that? And he says, because it's the company's cable. And I just said, I was pissed. I was like sitting there just like, the the company, dude. I'm
Yeah.
I've been at, like, we just got like this stupid ass like wage increase for like, it's 2.5% wage increase. That's nothing.
Yay, that whole 20 cents.
The only people that are getting a significant uh like comeuppance with that or is people that are making $40 an hour, because
Yeah,
then you
because
get an actual dollar.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, because it's $40 is bigger 2.5% raise than
Yeah.
what, 21, $22.
I made 50 cents extra. I'm like, oh wow. Like, thanks.
Yee.
Now I
Thanks,
can buy
homies.
like now I can buy like, I don't know, extra artichoke at the grocery store.
Yeah, I
Dope.
can splooge and buy myself some good fruit.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn, dude.
awesome.
That's so dumb.
I'm like,
Like,
I was,
especially since like the whole
yeah.
entire, like, he's like, hey, you can like take it for your house personally.
Yeah.
So it's like, on that note, I'm with you in that boat where it's like, okay, so like whatever I do with it's personal and stuff. Like you said, you give it
That's
to
what
me,
I was
like, so
assuming.
I'm just gonna take it and recycle it. And it'd be like
Yeah.
him being like, cool, like that's. But like as soon as like you started telling that, I'm just like, oh god, something went wrong. Like either like this guy is like they caught him on camera like stealing, and like he didn't tell like his uppers that they were okay, like it was everything was okay, like
Yeah.
giving you it, and they were going to be like, this motherfucker stealing from the job.
He said that needs to be sent to corporate. Immediately I was like, wait, what's what's going on? Because like, I'm starting to think that like maybe like I did something wrong, and I was like, I got kind of worried because like they don't fire anybody like easily, but
Yeah,
sometimes they fire people for really stupid stuff. And
if
like,
they've been looking for a reason, they'll fire you for, hey, you breathed wrong on Tuesday.
yeah.
But then again, it's also California and we're not Will State, so they can just be like, hey, like I don't like your face, bye. But then again, unemployment,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it was just upsetting. And then like, the icing on the cake was, so he tells me that, and I'm like texting my wife about like what's going on, because like I told her she's super happy, like we're
yeah,
getting free money, and there's more to come because this is only one truckload out of like the many that this building would have of the cabling, because like it's a lot of cable.
yeah.
And then I'm texting her like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, because I was still waiting for my boss's reply. And I was telling her what was going on. I was like, I don't think I get anything. I'm just like the person driving to the recycler now.
At best, you can just be like, "Hey, I want the state minimum for gas mileage,"
Oh no,
and it,
I'm gonna get to my truck filled for for driving it there,
yeah,
because uh like, I've had situations where I had to go out of town with my own personal vehicle, because I have to go over the pass where it snows,
hmm,
and the company car is a little Toyota Yaris that fishtailed when it was raining too much.
yeah,
Like, I'm not driving that thing over the snowy pass during the winter.
no,
So
no,
yeah, the icing on the cake on is that the last message I sent was like, oh wow, like I was working under the assumption that this money was going to me. And uh I was like, I don't know, I guess like self-deprecation is my little default. So I was like, I guess I'm just really dumb to think
yeah,
that. and he just replied back like, I really wish it was going to you, uh but sorry. And then he said, I'm just I appreciate your honesty. And that hurt because I'm just so sick of being like that honest person, you know?
That the honest person that gets fucked over every time they
Yeah.
try to do something nice, like just being like, dude, thanks for that shit. Like literally you were thanking him for it. And like we're like, yeah, dude, like he's gonna be like, yeah, dude, good for you. Like, you're welcome. Thanks for all your hard work. Instead of it's like, okay, no, actually you have to send that shit to corporate and you're not gonna see anything of it. You might get a big old pat on the back.
That's I'm gonna
If
get
that. An
I'm gonna
email
tell you
that's
what I'm gonna
fucking
get.
signed.
I know exactly what's gonna happen. We have this stupid
Are you gonna get yours? You gonna get
no.
yours, homie?
No, no, I'm not writing a manifesto, and I'm not in a cabin. I'm in OKs and I'm of sound mind. I we have this our like clock in and out app where
Mhm.
all our time is managed.
Yeah.
And through that we also have these like things called recognitions, and you can basically like recognize anybody within the company. So you can say like, oh, I'm recognizing John for lending a hand, and that's what I'm gonna
Woo!
get. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
a recognition.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. You take that to the bank and cash it for a whole bunch of nothing because that's
Yeah,
bullshit, dude. I
yeah.
fucking hate that shit. It's like the whole entire, like, oh, we did great. We passed this quarter. You know what you guys get? Pizza party. Sweet, dude. Oh, little cheesers.
Stop! You're fucking
Oh,
you're
dude.
triggering me
Oh,
right now
shit,
because
dude.
our at my where I'm currently located, where my home office is, not home office, my base of operation, they do
I'd
these
say home
little
office.
yeah, I guess so. It's in a warehouse and it's homey. um no, what it is, so they so this is what also another little, little thing for about this situation is that if I hadn't recycled it, it like
It wouldn't have
my
been.
the people at the warehouse I'm working at, the bosses there will probably have recycled it, and what they do with that is they take that money and then they have a like a they go out and get like pizza or donuts or ice cream for everybody, and they'll come around and like they'll pass, everyone gets it. I don't get to participate in that because what happens when they have those little events,
Mhm.
I'm either in Reno or I'm in like the further away Sacramento store, or I'm in my office and nobody comes by to tell me these things are going on.
You just go there, you see the boxes, you're just like, fuck yeah, dude, some pizza. Oh, empty. Fuck.
Literally,
Oh, oh, all these are fucking.
it's literally that. I go out and I see like the boxes are thrown away already, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And
Cool.
I've been in this position out of the 10, 11, 12 years I've been at the company. I've been at this position for about 2.5, close
Yeah.
to 3, and it has happened every time. So it's not like I missed out once and I'm like, now I assume that's what happens. No, it's every time.
Every time. Oh,
And
dude. Oh.
and it's like it's so stupid because it's also when I'm like I see the pizza boxes in the trash can when I'm taking my brought from home lunch to go microwave it in the break room, and I see all these fucking pizza boxes and I'm just like, bro,
That's
like
way better than this.
and what do I have in my fucking little bowl? I have top ramen with like spinach and
I have top ramen removed from the package and with my own sauces.
I'm gonna fucking cry,
It's
dude.
it's cheaper to buy the top ramen out the package.
I just crush
Oh
it.
man.
I don't even cook it. I just eat it raw.
Oh, dude, you're telling me, dude. My boss comes in every now and again. Like he's been in a lot more lately since we had our manager just fucking walk on out on us.
Oh
Like
yeah,
power to her, dude. I get it.
that's
Like,
fucking wild.
dude, I get it though. Like if like you're disrespected and just not like treated properly, like you just can only handle it for so long before you're just like, all right, have fun. I'm out.
Deuces. If you call
Learn.
me, I'm gonna shoot up the place.
Nah, dude. She's not that bitter, but yeah, no, like he's realizing how quick like what she put up with, and he's just like, we are never like letting one person run over two stores again, just because of like how much she was handling and how much different shit and the intricate shit she like knew about that like she could handle. That like so now everybody's like, we don't know how to do that, and he's like, fuck, well, we have to
Yeah,
fucking figure it out.
the hinges on this station's door are rusted, so you gotta beat it 3 times before you can unlock it.
Dude, I there's one station that does have something like that, because like these things were built to be like what B&P stations, so British Petrol back in the day, so they were like actual like garages too, so you could actually
Okay.
work on cars, get gas, like that whole shebang.
Yeah, I.
And they literally just converted them into convenience stores, like literally our shell of our building. You can see the old roll up door that they just permanently like nailed to the roof and painted.
That reminds me, I did go through Eureka that one time, and I went through like one of the self-service gas stations, or not
Yeah,
self-service, but yeah, the guy there to pump your gas for you and stuff.
yeah.
And I was, I was like getting out of the car. He's like, no, 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 it's okay. Like we'll take care of it. I was like, all right, cool. Hop back in.
Oh,
And then I'm sitting there and he's like, is there anything else like you need? Like he's looking over the truck and stuff, and I was like, nah. I was like, oh, actually, like I got these old windshield wipers like that need to be changed out, and it's probably gonna rain on the way back. Like, can you hook me up? And he was like, he took one look at him, was like, we don't have those kind. I was like, oh, cool, worth a
well then
shot.
I'm good. Dude,
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I just went through and just did a oil change on the truck through like one of the like drive through ones.
oh yeah.
Dude, it's pretty legit. Have you done one of those?
No. Well, yeah, I guess Jiffy Lube is like that, but it's not
Because
as cool.
yeah, no, like you drive up and you pull over the little fucking under the car gremlin hole, and you just pull it over and just turn off your car, and he comes up to like the window and is just like, "All right, sir, your car is a quart low, so we're going to fill it up. Well, we're going to change it for you." Because he's like, "We're going to fill it up." I was like, "Wait, you're not change that shit." And he's like, "Oh, we are. We're just gonna
Yeah.
do that." I was like, "Okay."
We will also, after we change it, we will fill it up.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
good. Good. But then they come around and do
With
like all
beans.
because they do, yeah, they're bastards. They do like a 33-point inspection. So they're just, they go through all of it, try to upsell you, being like, we could do your transmission. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that still has color to it. We're good. Like, oh, color, we're good. We recommend, we're good.
Yeah.
As long
That
as it still has color, we're fine.
that is that's like Jiffy Lube, except Jiffy Lube is like get out the car. Get the
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
out.
this took us 30 minutes. Go
Yeah.
get out here. We're going to work
Yeah.
on your car. Yeah, literally, like they did that, oiled up the fucking door hinges. I was like, they're like, do
Excuse
you
me.
want us to do
Shit.
that for you? It's complimentary. I'm just like, fuck yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Because I
spit on
did
my
that.
hinges.
Dude, I fucking like power washed the trail, the camper shell finally. Got that thing all fucking nice and shiny.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I can't wait till that thing's done. It's going to be
That's
so
gonna be
sick.
sick.
Dude,
Yeah. We're gonna be sleeping in the bed of our trucks.
across each other. Just I
Yeah.
know one thing I have to think about is because like my windows, the sides pop up, and so does the back. So there's no like slide.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have to try to figure something out for that, or like get just like a magnetic screen that I can just like connect on the inside.
There you go.
Just
That might work.
slight barrier.
That's all. It's
Someone
fine.
can still get in, but But
They deserve
Rick,
it.
dude, you got anything to bring to the table today?
Oh. I think I do.
Yeah, what you
So
got?
There's been a recent development in my neighborhood.
Okay.
We have been terrorized by one of our neighbors.
Terrorized, you said.
There has been a menace on the loose, and we, as a neighborhood here, have been trying to get rid of this menace. And finally, our neighborhood has gotten rid of Michael Lehman.
Okay.
Let me show you the culprit. That's Michael Lehman. All right.
Okay.
Probably wondering what he did. Well, you see that? You know what
Okay.
those? You know what those are?
Um.
Those are
mo-
those are those are mudmen. Okay.
Okay.
Michael has been creating mudmen unauthorized, mind you,
Okay.
and his whole house is filled with them. So let me this is a letter I got in the mail about the eviction of Michael Lehman. And my once I got this letter and I read it, I jumped for joy. I
Oh, I
went,
bet you did, because
whoopee! I clicked my little heels. let me let me read this, all right?
yeah, no, I am all for it, dude. Tell me about it.
Michael Lehman has been evicted from address redacted.
Yay. Good.
This is a notice from our neighborhood council. It says his whole house was full of small mudmen. No furniture, just small mudmen. We don't know what's going on here, so we are evicting him from the neighborhood. Look at this shit, dude. Hold
What the fuck?
on. I should.
I thought I lived in a weird area.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You just got men making mudmen in their house.
All right.
I
And
bet
then
you he's a fucking witch. He's making little golems to do his bidding.
he's the worst. He's the absolute disgusting slug on America's foot.
That's
Uh,
been the man just in your yard gathering up mud in the early morning, dude. Just like, hey, good, give me my mud, give me. Sees you
yeah.
guys,
All all the
hisses and
mud
just
has
galloped
been
away.
missing from everyone's backyard.
My mud
He's
has gone.
he's been stealing my mud.
Fucking ass.
So the rest of the notice states we received complaints of strong mud smell coming from his home, so we did a check.
Dude, that strong mud smell, man.
So we did a check. We all I I crawled
Me
into
and the
his crawl
council of the
space,
neighborhood.
and I took a Looney Tune saw and cut a circle out.
Just got my way into that house. Special
Yeah.
force my way in.
When we first entered the home, Michael was sleeping between the mudmen. There was no bed, so he slept on the floor. Every room of his house was full of mudmen, no furniture. He wouldn't tell us why he lives this way. We contacted authorities, but they said there was nothing unlawful here. But we have the right to evict anyone from the neighborhood for any reason, so we are doing it. There's like,
We give too much power to HOAs, man. This
yeah.
is America. This man is allowed to build his mudbed in his house.
I like this picture because it looks like the mudmen are just, in a jerk
Initiating
circle.
him into a game.
Yeah, they're all just gooning right now.
Hey,
Looking gooning over Michael Lehman, is
a
the
little mud,
Mudman creator.
a little mud cocky, if you will.
Yeah. The rest of it there's like this little box that says like if you have issues with this eviction notice, go ahead and write up whatever and submit it to the neighborhood council. And you're probably
You
wondering what this
obviously
is.
object.
Well, yeah, I do. This is a little piece of licorice, a complimentary piece of licorice from the neighborhood council.
Oh, dude, I bet you trip balls if you eat that. Might have arsenic on it.
Pretty good. It's a Twizzler.
Licorice. Oh, Twizzler. They
So
fucking spend some money on that.
yeah, they sure did, baby. So I got this in the mail, and so I mean, I saw like this front part, which has my address and stuff. So
Yeah.
screenshot it, boys.
Protect.
But then I flipped it over and I see this side, and
Oh.
it's like, now I'm curious.
Have you gone to the house yet? We need updates on this like in the future. Like next our we just need updates on this. Next time you
it's
fucking go around and
it's
find that
right
house.
over there. It's right next to us.
Is it the one with the
It's
fence?
no, it's not next to us, but it's like across the street and like two houses down. So it's like really
I
close.
drive by it every time I go by your house.
I threw a big dry ball of dirt at the house. You're not getting my mud.
You just supplied him. He just throws water on it.
What? Oh god.
You just supplied the Mudman. You gave him ammo to build another Mudman.
No.
Oh shit,
So
dude.
so as the story developed, and I was getting quite angry at this Michael Lehman, and I walked over to the house, and I couldn't get the nerve to knock on the door, and but then uh well, my wife told me that my sister for my birthday put my address in a mailing list for joke mail.
That is so good, dude.
I fucking love this.
That is
This is
amazing.
so cool.
This needs to be a thing now. This needs to be an update on the channel. Update of the joke mail.
There, I don't know if I don't. It was like, what she said was that it's like there's a time limit where it'll send you a couple things. So I don't know if anything else is gonna send,
Well, I'm
but
gonna fucking find it and continue this tradition.
well, the thing is, I didn't know about it until I got this one, but there was a different one that showed up that I was like very interested in, and I wanted to bring it onto one of our previous recordings, one of our little pilot
Yeah,
episodes.
our practice episodes.
Yeah, um, it was and I thought I kept it, but I think I just ended up throwing it away, just because I didn't use it or anything. But it would have been cool because it was like this little like a box type thing that had like a printing of like this old dude in a hospital bed, just like, oh. And it was like the son was like, if he listened to my father's final words, I don't care what they say, my father was a good man, and he would have wanted others to know what he lived by. And like there was some like reference to like some like slight against his dad that like put him, either he just like got the short end of the stick in some deal or something because he was too good of a guy. So but like you could I could feel that there was like something in there that you could press to like actually listen, and I was like, I want to press it so bad, but then my stupid little educated cyber security mind was like,
It's
oh,
arsenic.
what if you press it and it connect to Wi-Fi and then hack my Minecraft account? So, oh no, literally could be Russia.
Damn Russians trying to hack our shit. Have they not watched Red Dawn? We'll fight.
Well,
Wolverines.
somebody else will fight for me, I hope, because I'm bad.
I know good at it.
I'm not army brain.
Go to shoot a gun, fucking for like training. Drop it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I'm just bad at it.
I can I could cook a mean breakfast.
I could purify like water like no other.
Yeah, I could suck dirty water through a pipe straw and baby bird it into your mouth. Hey, Mr. Marine Boy, come here.
Let me get you some water. You look dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to press it, and I decided in my head, I was like, okay, I'm like freaking myself out because I'm thinking like paranoid thoughts about it. But I said to myself that I would play it over the podcast, but that never happened, and I don't it's gone. I don't know
Where'd
where
it
it is.
go?
I'm pretty sure I grabbed it and I had it on my desk, moved it to a drawer, and then I cleaned out the said drawer, and then I was like, it's not that important. It's not gonna be as exciting as I thought it was. If I got Mudman letter, I would have done it. Okay,
Yeah.
it would have happened.
I would have pressed it. Not my Mudmen. That
Yeah,
was his last words.
yeah. Michael Lehman's final words.
Not my Mudmen. They're my boys.
You would just hear like they're at my front door. Mudmen, go, go, my creatures of the night. And
Defend your father.
you hear like sopping sound. Yeah.
What the
So
fuck is this? They're inside me.
the Mudman cometh.
The Mudmen Cometh. If
Yeah.
any of you
So
guys hear this and can make a film, that's gold right there.
this is that's what I was thinking. Like so, like I was like, this is so cool, like so interesting. Like I was thinking about how we used to play the um what is it, apocalypse D&D game,
Uh,
and
Powered by the apocalypse, or
yeah,
like
powered by the apocalypse, the TTRPG game,
yeah,
and
Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Week. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
um and how like we've tweaked stuff in those games where like it makes it more fun and interesting to us.
Hmm.
This is a cool premise to be like our own little own little cryptid within the neighborhood. Like how cool of an idea is that?
That is super fucking sick. That is just like my nerd mind right now is like, dude, like the motherfucker was building golems. Like he's been
Yeah,
like building little
literally.
golems to do his work and stuff. Like he's going to put like a human tooth into that bitch, and then all of a sudden is just going to go around and collect more human teeth.
Oh, we're done for.
And all of a sudden, if you start missing a tooth, like I'm already missing one, they
Yeah.
got me.
Oh no. Yeah, if they can start chomping carrots, we're done for.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Fucking hide my fingers, shove them down my pants. You're gonna eat ball fingers. But dude, speaking of fucking like cryptid and like urban legend, like that sounds like right up the fucking that alley. Like, do you have a favorite like of those?
uh You know, I when I was younger, I think I did a report on the chupacabra, and
Oh.
that had always stuck with me. And this was like like we had dial up, so it was like back in, yeah. I for,
Outliving, right?
I forget how young I was, but yeah, that's like I do remember that particular day I had to do this report, and I was like looking up pictures of chupacabra and having to listen to the dial-up startup and all that. And I only had like a couple hours to do my report because like my mom needed the phone. So
She needed to call her friend about the soap opera that was going on
yeah,
her life.
so pretty much. So I remember like looking up images of chupacabra and like blowing them up super big on like MS Paint and then printing them out. So it's
So
just
it
like,
looks all shitty anyways, like 'cause it's just not meant to be at the scale
yeah,
you fucking put it at. It's just all
not at all.
pixelated.
it's it's an already pixelated picture blown up more because like I was just like, well, I need to bring these pages into school and they need to be big so I could show everyone in front of the class.
Yep.
And chupacabra was just, I think that one is one of the cryptids that I think I was like kind of into for a bit, but now it's just like, fake. Not real.
Fake, not real. Dude, I love that you mentioned though, like that you did it for a school project because mine, I actually did the same thing. Like
Oh,
we actually
okay.
like started like a small like paranormal club that lasted for like a month. We like had two meetings and then like that was it. But one of our first things that we did,
Wait, what grade? What grade
fifth,
was this?
fifth grade,
Oh, dope. That's
yeah,
cool that you guys had clubs.
like it wasn't even like a school sanctioned club. It was just like, hey, do you guys want to get together during lunches and recess and talk about this?
Yeah, you want to talk spooky stuff?
Yeah, no, and that's what we did because I remember my mom has always been to that stuff. So
Mhm.
she had like this fat fucking tome of just ghost stories. So she still has it. It's in her fucking like old armoire, whatever, like bedside table. And
Her
but she also
haunted
had
armoire.
these books. I can't remember where the hell we got them from.
Yo,
But
you had books?
dude, right?
Nerd.
I'm learned. I got my education from a good school, okay?
No, you
And
didn't.
no, I didn't. I was the child not left behind, my homes. But no, these books, like they're like black, uh, kind of like that cheap leather bound, but a hard. It wasn't like real leather, but they were like picture books in a sense that had like a few articles in them. There was like a ghost one, a cryptid urban legends one, and just like a few different ones of that. It was like an encyclopedia for fucking cryptid shit.
Oh, that's cool.
But in
That's
it,
pretty
they
neat.
had one that resonated with me for fucking some reason, and it was Bloody Mary. Like it might have been because I
Oh,
had sisters and stuff, but like from what I remember, it was like very popular with younger girls because like anthology, like people have like done research about it, and it's like the overall theme of it is like girls being afraid of their menstrual cycle apparently. Like I'm no fucking researcher, but like everything I've listened to is heavily like gone into that. I'm just like, okay, like I
weird.
get it. Cause originally it was fucking what's this lady's
Yeah,
name?
why come? Say.
So like because it always has to deal with blood. Like that's like the main thing. And okay, so
I'm
like
gonna be a typical guy and be like, "Ooh, ew, yucky, don't say."
no, and that's what it is and stuff because it's so taboo to talk about it that
Yeah.
literally like that's why it
Oh.
became like this because it was taboo. But
Yeah.
one of the original stories was Anne Boleyn. She was like a queen witch around the Tudor time and was a witch, so they decided to kill her and behead her. And before
Yeah.
goes beheaded, she laid a curse on the Tudor women of the family and said that like all the women are infertile now. And one of his daughters, Henry's daughters, was Mary. And Mary grew old and wasn't able to have kids and kind of like resented that and decided that if you bathe in girls' bloods, that you would get their powers in a sense and become young again. And like that was like the kind of whole story. And she would hang Protestant girls and bathe in their
Damn.
blood.
That's
Yeah.
pretty that's pretty metal.
It's pretty fucking metal. But I don't know why that one always like witchy, like women witchy stuff always like scared the shit out of me because I've like had nothing but like strong women in my life and I know the true like be fucking scared of a girl. Like be
Yeah,
very,
def
very afraid because when they fight, they aim to kill. They see that jugular, they're just like, yeah,
they they don't play fair.
no, dude. Like whenever you see a prison scene where the guy just fucking jams a guy like 30 times with a shiv, a girl would do that to your balls and or jugular
Yeah, or
if
just
you
make
fuck
fun
her
of
up.
you till you like develop an eating disorder or something. You know, yeah, psychological torture. While a guy, you're like you get stabbed 1,000 times, you're just like, I expected
Ooh,
that. You know,
I kind of deserve that one.
yeah, I knew that was coming. Or you get punched in or whatever. Um,
But
have you
after
ever
that, go ahead.
have you ever done it like sat in the dark bathroom and done bloody yeah.
I have, yes. I've done that,
Oh,
and that probably opened something to my house that was possibly haunted. I don't know for sure, but
no
some weird shit has
way.
happened at that house. Like, you know, my
I've
parents' house. You've
yeah,
been
I've
there.
been there twice.
And like, don't get me wrong, like it wasn't like shit happened all the time. It was like every now and again something weird would happen, and you're just like, maybe. I'm not going to say it was or not, but maybe.
I didn't notice anything.
Yeah, you're like you said, you're only there twice, and I lived there
Yeah.
for 20 years.
I went there for Halloween night.
You're bad,
And
man. Oh
yeah.
shit! Wrong
Yeah.
costume.
My voice was so hoarse after that.
I bet, dude, that would have been rough.
And the second time was pool party. We went there for a pool party,
We
and
always had good pool parties there.
I knew that your girl did volleyball back in school, and we were playing pool volleyball, and I was like, "You can't play. You're a girl," and she spiked it right at me, and
Oh, got me a
and
bloody nose.
and that's why girls don't play fair. Okay, you gotta watch your back, boys.
Always be watching.
Yeah.
ABW. She probably hears us. She's standing outside the door right
Yeah.
now, just like, come out.
Scratching at the door, smelling underneath the scene. I can hear what you're saying. I I did the Bloody Mary thing when one time. It
Yeah,
was, and I was by myself too. It was like uh I think
I was just chilling at home bored.
I literally, it was that. It was like I first I might I think my parents were asleep. Us kids were like doing our own thing, and I guess that means I wasn't alone. Like, but I was young and like I can't
Yeah,
get the house to myself. What the hell?
yeah.
So,
Fuck. We'll
but
bring
like
this witch to kill everybody.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna summon this witch, and
She's
she's
gonna
gonna be
kill you.
so hot.
Her name's Mary. All Marys are hot.
So I went into the bathroom and I turned off the lights and I said Bloody Mary 3 times. I turned them
Mm.
on, and yeah, nothing. I was
Yeah, because apparently you're supposed to, like, if you see her, you flush your toilet as fast as you can.
yeah. Otherwise she smelt your
Flushes the spirit.
stinky
My
doo
shit,
doo. Yeah.
because I shat myself. Because my
I
toilet faces the mirror, so I get real bored.
I will say, like, jokes aside, like when I was doing it, I was very like at first, like I get in the bathroom and I'm just like I remember I peed, and then I was all like, I've heard of this Bloody Mary thing, because like there was some movie that did it recently. For some reason, it was in my head, and it had to have been a movie.
Yeah,
And I turn off the light, and like as soon as I turn off the light, like it just hit me, like the fear of like the what if, like
yeah.
like what if it is real? What if Bloody Mary is real? Like what the heck? And so it was like I didn't say it, like I said it loud, but like to myself, very much
Yeah.
to myself, like Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, and Bloody Mary. Then I turned on the light and nothing, and I was like, knew it.
All of a sudden, you just look back and you see in the toilet
Yeah, bloop bloop bloop.
just a head pop up, dude. Like, it's like, oh, dude, I can't remember
She's
that.
she's stealing my poop.
Look, my poop. She's a poop thief. Get
Give
her.
it back. Give it back.
That's his old Bloody Mary's actually been so far as just a poop fairy.
Yeah,
Give,
probably.
give
Probably
me your poop.
I mean, all witches are stinky. I mean, them boomer pilgrims knew what was up.
What was
Burn the witch because she's stinky.
She knows basic math and can spell. Fuck her. She has opinions. Burn her. Burn her at the
that
cross. We
that
don't need
makes
her teaching the young ones.
her unattractive to me. She has a
I made
mind
her
of her own.
super attractive, and then I tried to pass at her, and she said no. She stole my boner away from me.
Yeah, she zapped it off.
It's God. Fucking does the whole entire penis tuck, whips off his face. Oh my God, she stole his penis.
All the other guys. Oh.
Oh, it makes us gay, Tom. Now we're witches.
Yeah, now they have to all burn each other because looking at a penis makes you gay.
Oh, of course.
It's just how
Like,
the world
it
works.
is. Yeah.
Back in early 2000s, that's how it worked.
Early 2000s. Not even the late 1900s.
No, no.
Early 2000s. From
That was
01 to 05 specifically,
that's some
I've
like
been called gay so much.
that's some real ass fucking middle school thinking, middle school brain thoughts, bro. Where it's like if you see a penis, you're gay. You know?
Dude, because I remember that's when we actually had gym and had shared locker rooms and no one
Yeah.
showered.
Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Didn't even like you better like even even if you did strip down, like you better at least have underwear, you know?
Better. If I see that one, that's fine. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. And
Nope.
but I'm definitely not even looking, so don't even question that, all right? Not even trying to see if you don't have underwear.
So I'm not looking so hard that I'm looking. Yeah. God damn it, dude.
Oh man. Yeah, middle school is cool.
It was a rad place, dude.
Yeah, but good thing Bloody Mary wasn't around.
Yeah. I mean, she was. She was hiding. She was lurking.
She was
She was
hiding
waiting
at
for the
your
right
house,
person.
stealing your
Probably.
carrots and stuff.
Probably. That's where they went because I never went to
Yeah.
the bathroom. Just went in my room because I was so scared, so frightened to leave.
So
Just
frightened
huddled
to
in my
leave.
closet couch, pooping and
Hoping,
farting.
hoping the middle schoolers don't know.
They wouldn't know. They couldn't know. They would never know.
uh,
I'm coming to get you, Axel. They'll never
speaking
know.
speaking of kids, what about this Doctor Disrespect stuff, man? What's going on with that?
Ooh, I have no idea, dog. Like, I just saw that one fucking reel of him seeing his phone off screen while he was streaming and just the fucking faces he was making.
Was that the
Oh,
Elden Ring stream
I,
he was doing?
I think so. The one where I think he like gets the actual like text of like, you're done. Like, shit's coming to a fucking head.
Yeah.
Because like he did
That
not look happy
so
in the slightest.
I think the
He seemed
assumption is
constipated.
uh he costs he's sitting
They,
here with diaper full.
so yeah, let me know what's going on. What's happening with this?
Yeah,
Not
you're
in the
not
loop.
you're not internet brained. Like
Nah.
like you're not connected or wired in.
I see things. I'm just like, that's cool.
So, how much about Doctor Disrespect do you know?
So no, I know he's a streamer. I
Okay.
know that
Yeah.
he is, got caught talking to a minor in some way.
Okay. Yeah.
That's basically it. Like, I don't know in what way or whatnot. Like, I
So
have no idea.
let me um let me fill you in on some other stuff that you don't know about. So
Okay.
now Doctor Disrespect is like OG Twitch streamer type.
Yeah.
You know, back when like Ninja was big. You had like I mean, he had that his persona that he always did,
Yeah.
and he was pulling in numbers.
Yeah.
Like this was back when Twitch was given like, well, they probably still are, but like giving like multi-million or $1 million deals to partners,
Okay.
to stream only on their platform.
Hmm.
So Doctor Disrespect was one of them. Got like a deal with Twitch to stream on Twitch,
Hmm.
and he was just like he was that guy. Um, some stuff came out in I think 2017.
Hmm.
Let me do a quick search, make sure I got that fact straight.
Do do do
And
do
don't do it
do
to
do
me.
do 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 do.
Yeah, 2017.
Okay, you nailed it on the head, dog. Trust your
Yeah, so
instinct.
so back in 2017, he cheats on his wife.
Ooh,
So that was kind of like a
pull the
it was
Tiger
one
Woods.
yeah, it was one of those wildfire moments where people were like, "What?" Like because he not only did he cheat on his wife, but he admits it on stream. He like came on live n- not in costume,
Yeah,
not in persona. Like it was just him raw dogging, you know. And he admitted on live that he cheated on his wife, and like everyone's like, "Whoa, this is wild! Oh, it's so freaking crazy."
yeah,
Okay, and but he bounced back, and I guess I'm not. I don't. I didn't get too far into like their whole his personal relationship with his wife, but I'm assuming that they stay together and stuff because I feel like the internet would have crashed on whatever happened after that.
yeah.
Um, but fast forward a little bit, 2020. Uh, this was at a time when uh Mixer was a competitor for Twitch. So another streaming service. Ninja had moved to Mixer.
Okay,
So Ninja had a deal, and a couple of other big streamers also moved to Mixer. And the assumption was, well, maybe I'm getting a little bit too far ahead of myself. Dr. Disrespect, on during one of his live streams, he is playing, I forget what, like I think probably not PUBG. It was probably like Apex or something. It doesn't
Modern
matter.
Warfare.
What happened was he was playing a game and he looked over at what people are assuming his phone, and he like kind of fell out of character a little bit and said he just said fuck or something to that. I believe that's what he said, and then ended stream. And then I think it was pretty soon afterwards, whether it be immediately after or the next day, whatever timeline happened, he got
Mm,
banned from Twitch. Like,
okay,
and it wasn't even just like a 3 day or a 10-day ban. It was just
permanent.
banned, permanent ban. So
Damn.
people were making all sorts of assumptions because one, Doctor Disrespect didn't say anything, and neither did Twitch. And usually when somebody gets banned, like Twitch usually puts out a statement, or that streamer puts out a statement. But the only thing we got was Dr. Disrespect said that he like addressed it as uh like he can't say anything at the moment, but as soon as he can, he's gonna inform everybody.
Yeah.
Well, that never really happened until what's going on now,
Oh fuck.
because everyone's assumption at the time was he was trying his deal with Twitch was coming to an end and was probably going to renegotiate, but was probably trying to leverage a deal with Mixer to
Hmm.
get a better deal from Twitch. And we all assumed that that's what was going on. Twitch found out about him trying to leverage, and they were like, "Get bent," and then dropped
Bent
him.
twerp.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. It was like the best explanation, but
Yeah.
fast forward to 2024 when pedophilia is getting cool again. What's up?
Nope. Put it down.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. Never was cool.
Come
It was
on.
never great. Nope. This ain't ancient Rome. You can't have fucking lover boys no more.
Yeah, dude. It's so he I I forget who. Oh no, no, it was Twitter staff was talking. Somebody on Twitter staff that was part or somewhat part of this situation back in 2020 started making statements. It was, and they were using the information that they knew as leverage to do these shows or something. I think they were part of, they had a band or something, and they
Hmm.
were like using it to drum up like ticket sales or something. So
Yeah.
freaking weird. I haven't gone looking into that too much, but I do know that uh this this person and started basically kicking up dust about this situation, and people started looking at it a little bit more, and they're like, wait, what do you mean? And then Dr. Disrespect put out a response, which was just like um it was kind of a non-response at first.
Yeah.
Before his long response, he had others that were just like, people are saying some stuff, and like i'll I'll address it, and but like, you got to give me my time, blah blah blah. And
Hmm.
then eventually that staff member came out with like kind of a longer response back, and then Dr. Disrespect came out with this long response that he edited multiple times after he responded. So
Yep.
there's the part where it says, like, in the beginning he says he was having whisper chats, which is Twitch DMs pretty much.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was having whisper chats with a individual who was a minor. Well, he first said that, and then he edited it to just say an individual, and then he edited it back to say individual that is a minor. And then, you read the whole thing, right?
I think I skimmed through it to where it's like nothing happened. Like we were just talking, blah, blah, blah. It got like to a gray area, but it never went too far and shit like that. But it's like, if you're trying to defend yourself, it went too far.
Yeah.
Like that's, yeah. But at
Okay.
that point, like, it's like, I like, yeah, would you feel comfortable letting your kid talk to some dude that streams? Like,
No.
I wouldn't answer a kid back. Like maybe like a general fucking response, but I wouldn't uphold a conversation.
I'm scared of thinking about, like, if I had a child and how they can interact with like
People
the
on the
just
internet.
yeah, the content creators. I mean, it's like the landscape for like has for media has changed completely. Like,
Yeah.
content is king, and so people put out content that is just a lot of it isn't great. But so I want to kind of
We're there.
read the response.
Okay, yeah.
So uh real quick, let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys, and anything else can be upfront about, or on anything that I can be upfront about. Let's skip this part. He apologizes to his community in Midnight Society Game Studio, uh, which is the game studio he's a part of or
Yeah.
has started. Um, where's the part? Okay, everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell my side of the story regarding the ban. Where there were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. 2017.
Right when he
That's
got banned.
he got banned in 2020.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The not to say this it is what it is, but
Yeah.
he was unfaithful to his wife in 2017. So he was messing a
Oh
minor
yeah.
back in 2017.
That.
Yeah. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. Just don't message a minor.
Yeah. But then again, like, yeah, was it like upstated out front, like picture like of the person, like because on the internet it could just be like a fucking character and stuff. It could just be like just a fucking avatar of some sort that doesn't even look like the person.
Yeah.
So like that's one thing too that like really like not defending him in any way, but I'm just like defending that
No.
position of like don't really know. So it's like I'm not answering no fan mail. Send us emails, we'll look at them. We're not answering shit.
I got to have I basically got updated about this when he put out that long tweet
Twit.
yeah.
Well,
Twit long. Well,
it's not
there's a
Twitter anymore. It's X. He
yeah.
put out that new X.
The podcast I was listening to, Some Ordinary Podcast, big shouts out. Um they were talking about it and they got like they were looking at it live. Like they were up to the point where the Twitch staff were had put out a response.
Hmm.
And then live on podcast they got the Twitter, they read the tweet that he put out, and
Hmm.
then they saw the live edits that he was making.
Oh shit. Okay. So
So
they're literally talking about it as it's happening.
yeah, like they
That's
read
pretty
it, they
cool.
saw the individual that was a minor, and they were like they talked about it. And then I think Nux Taku was the one who noticed like that he edited it, and it's pretty funny to like hear how excited they get about trauma and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we were talking about this as like how scary it is to, like, of course, if they're a minor, just don't message, it's just that simple. Like you just can't, because like if even like he says that nothing happened, but he did say things got a little bit inappropriate in some way. We don't
Yeah.
know which
Lean
way,
toward it. Yeah.
but just like if you have a feeling that you're going to be a person that can't control themselves, like, seek help first, and also just don't message minors.
It's as
Like,
simple as that. Just don't message them. Like
yeah, there's
even like I was even trying to think about it like in the situation of like if this becomes something and someone like tries to talk to us about things like I probably wouldn't
yeah,
and stuff like yeah.
there's
Ah,
there's no there's no if and or buts. It's just like, no. Like,
send me a
it
picture of your face and ID, today's date.
that's a point that I wanted to also hit on. I was reading a Reddit post about a family that was going through something. So their 14-year-old daughter had gotten pregnant, and they were like, "Who's the father? Who's the father?" And she wouldn't say, but she wanted to go through with the pregnancy.
Yeah.
So at the hospital, there was a complication with the baby. There was something going on, and they were like none of them had the correct blood type to donate. I forget what it was. It was like, I think it
O
was blood.
negative.
Yeah, I don't mean blood type. I just forget what they needed donated, but like they just needed somebody with a positive match. None
Okay.
of them had it, and so they were like, "You need to tell us who the father is." And then she was like so adamant, no. And the mom and dad were both like, "This isn't about you or him anymore. It's about that child. Like, and if you want that to save this baby, like, you need to tell us who this person is." She did, and they come to find out that he's like a 21-year-old man
Hmm.
going to college in the same town that they're at. And so immediately they call the police.
Yeah.
So, but the story thickens in that her the 14-year-old daughter and her friends would dress up to look adult and go to the college, hang out at the campus, and basically canvas to get a invite to like one of these college parties, and
Yeah.
then go to the party and then party.
Party. Yeah.
And so
Damn.
she had been, I don't, I can't remember if she had been sleeping or just this one time, but she slept with this 21-year-old. And I guess
Got
what
pregnant.
the post said was that she had even like shown, like she got a fake ID to show people that she was of age.
Damn.
And the mom was also noted that like unfortunately, like she with makeup, she does look like an
Older.
adult, like older, yeah. And that's why she like pointed out like she always tries to get her to like not wear makeup because she looks older and she doesn't want that kind of attention on her daughter. Excuse me.
Shit's wild.
And but like it was like immediately that dude, like even though like just think about yourself in his position where you're at a college party, you believe only college people are there, you start talking to a girl, and maybe there's some sort of suspicion, like you're worried about like age, and she shows you her ID and she's 20, let's
Yeah.
say. That eve You sleep with her, and then the next day or next week you get a knock on your door from the cops. That's still statutory rape,
Yeah.
even though she like tricked you, not trick, but
Yeah.
it's a touchy subject because it's just pedophilia.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's statutory rape. It doesn't matter like how it happened, the consequences is statutory rape.
Yeah.
And that's wild.
Yeah.
That is like that, your life can get like ruined like that. But it's also like that's a
Don't put
point with
yourself in that
this.
situation.
Exactly. Like,
Don't like have random sex at a college party, which
yeah.
I mean that does suck, but I'd rather not do that and like talk with the girl a few times than do that and then all of a sudden 2 weeks later I get a knock on my door and there's like, hey, by the way, you're a pedophile. Pedophile. No.
Yeah,
Like
you're
that's fucking wild, dude.
you're getting charged with statutory rape, and you're gonna have to be on the sex
Well,
offender registry.
that's a great note to wrap up episode 1 with.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, just be careful out there. Don't message minors, all right? And if somebody shows you their ID and they're not a minor,
Don't believe them. Fuck them. Take that ID, throw it down the street, and be like, not today.
yeah,
Not
plug
today,
in
Satan.
plug in your little ID ultraviolet light checker and like run it under there.
Hey, helpful hint if you actually want to learn how to check to see if an ID is real or fake. Black light
Yep.
helps. There's the picture imposed black light picture.
Hmm.
You can hold it up to the light, and since we're in California, we'll have the California seal
Oh,
on
okay.
it, and you can hold it up and see that like pin through it. Uh, Also, the raised lettering. That one's kind of
Yeah.
stupid, but I didn't know about the black light one or the hold it up to the light one.
Yeah.
So, for those out there wondering, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Or like ask him questions that only like old old people would know, like I don't know, ask him what a VHS is, and
Yeah. What's the last thing you rented from Blockbuster?
yeah. You get into a car and all there is a cassette deck, but there's a cord sticking out of it. What do you do if you want to play music?
What do you call a hashtag symbol?
Yeah,
If you
it's like
call it a hashtag, you're too young. If you call it a pound sign, I'll take you there.
This was the A2J podcast. I was your host, Axel, and this was my co-host, John.
Have a good
Bye,
night,
nerds.
people.